Here's the top stories for October 14th. House approves 6.793 trillion peso budget for 2026 on time. Magnitude 5.8 aftershock hits Davao Oriental, Phivolcs reported. U.S. reaffirms defense support for Philippines after sea clash with China near Pag-asa Island. Possible Tropical Cyclone Ramil may enter Philippine area of responsibility by October 16th or 17th, and rainy weekend expected, PAGASA says. Palestinians celebrate as prisoners are released by Israel under Gaza ceasefire deal. The House of Representatives overcame a mid-Congress leadership change to approve on third and final reading House Bill number 4058, the 6.793 trillion General Appropriations Bill, or proposed 2026 national budget, which gained 287 yes votes during the plenary session on Monday afternoon. Deputy Speaker Ilocos Sur 2nd District Representative Christine Singson-Mihan, the presiding officer at that time, declared the final passage of the next year's outlay. Nominal voting results showed that only 12 House members voted no, while 2 others abstained. The 2026 General Appropriations Bill also beat the current 6.326 trillion peso enacted budget for 2025 as the biggest in the country's history. A magnitude 5.8 aftershock struck off the coast of Manila, Davao Oriental on Tuesday morning, October 14th, Phivolcs reported. In its Earthquake Information Number 1, Phivolcs said the tremor occurred at 10 a.m., with its epicenter located 101 kilometers northeast of Manila. It had a depth of 10 kilometers and was tectonic in origin, it added. Phivolcs said the earthquake was an aftershock of the October 2025 offshore Davao Oriental earthquake. The United States reaffirmed its defense pact with the Philippines after China Coast Guard and Chinese militia vessels rammed and water cannoned a Philippine Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources vessel near the Pag-asa Island over the weekend. Thomas Piggott, U.S. State Department Principal Deputy Spokesperson, said in a statement that the United States reaffirms Article 4 of the 1951 United States-Philippines Mutual Defense Treaty extends to armed attacks on Philippine armed forces, public vessels, or aircraft, including those of its Coast Guard, anywhere in the South China Sea. Condemning China's recent actions, Piggott said the U.S. stands with the Philippines as they confront China's dangerous actions which undermine regional stability. PAGASA is closely monitoring a low-pressure area located east of southern Mindanao, which may enter the Philippine area of responsibility before the weekends and could be named Ramil once it develops into a tropical cyclone. In a public weather forecast earlier today, PAGASA said the LPA currently has a medium chance of developing into a tropical cyclone. It added that the LPA east of southern Mindanao still has a low chance of developing into a tropical cyclone within the next 24 hours. Cheers erupted among Palestinians on Monday as Israel released nearly 2,000 prisoners under a Gaza ceasefire agreement that saw them exchanged for Israeli hostages freed by Hamas. Large crowds greeted the freed prisoners in Beitunia, in the Israeli-occupied West Bank, and in Khan Yunis in Gaza. Those freed include around 1,700 of the several thousand Palestinians that Israeli troops seized from Gaza during the 2-year war and have held without charge. Among those released were 250 Palestinians, mostly convicted of deadly attacks on Israelis decades ago, while 154 were exiled to Egypt for transfer to third countries, according to Israel's Justice Ministry. Stay updated with the latest news. Visit our website at www.mb.com.ph or follow us on social media. Thanks for tuning in to the Manila Bulletin Daily Rundown.